Monty Poole, NBC Sports Bay Area. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. How does it feel to be back in California?
Man, grow up on the West Coast. I mean, to me, it's one of the best coasts, and the weather. It just make you feel better when you wake up sometimes. So it's a blessing, and my family's down the street. Man, I got family out here too.
So last year, obviously, you guys started off pretty well in Philly, and then realized that the lineup you were in had a really strong net rating and everything.
Yeah.
What was going so well before you got hurt?
Man, I think we was just really starting to figure everybody out, and I think we understood that to do it, we needed to be a team. And everybody understood their roles to extent. And when people had to go more into their role, I think people adapted to it, and we sacrificed for it.
And your reputation and your statistics say that defense is your thing first. How long have you had that defense first mentality, and where did it come from?
I think I had it since I was born, really. Everybody in my family, I mean, we harp on defense. Like, scoring is good, but, like, can you get a stop? You know what I mean? You can't allow somebody to score on you all day and night. So just me, myself, and even my family, that's what we pride ourselves on, just, defense, and defense wins championships. So that's what I always held.
Hey, D'Anthony. Danny Emmerman with the Mercury News. As a free agent this summer, what were some factors that you were looking for?
For me, it was just, continuity, culture, organization, and obviously for me, everything I've, gone through, the medical side of it too. So weighing all those options and just understand what I need for me in my career and the best fit, it was kind of a clear-cut choice.
What was kind of the Warriors' pitch to you, and how did it compare to some of the other maybe meetings you took?
I mean, they came with me, straightforward, right out the gate, and was just understanding that, I was what they was looking for, and what the organization has lacked in, maybe the last couple of years in terms of defense, versatility, and also shooting. That's all the things I bring to the table, and just, wanting to excel at what I can do. So it was pretty clear-minded for me.
Scott Osler, the San Francisco Chronicle. How you doing? You've played, obviously, with superstars before, but is Steph Curry a kind of a different thing? What's it going to be like to play with Steph Curry?
Man, I think it's gonna be real different because the superstar I played with, they've been, I played with Ja. He was, getting to the basket, dunking, obviously, passing and stuff like that. And then when I played with Joel Embiid, it was, a big force, and he was dominant with just his physicality and just, everything like that. And obviously a rising star like Tyrese, his speed and quickness. And Steph is just a whole different ball game, you know what I mean? And just his ability to move without the ball, his ability to shoot from anywhere, and also his unselfishness is second to none.
How would you describe defending Steph? Because you've had to do that a few times.
A nightmare because, like I said, he's never not moving. So, and if he feels like he's slowing down, he's going to speed it up even more and just figure it out. And I think, the underrated, aspect of his game obviously is dribbling and getting to certain spaces and certain spots to find his teammates. So, yeah.
Now, what happened with your back last year, and how'd you get through that, and how are you feeling now?
Well, last year, I had like a stress reaction, which turned into like stress fracture a little bit. But now, I feel a lot better. It's given the time and everything I've gone through, so definitely feel better.
Is the rehab like stretching and stuff, or you didn't go through any? Did you go through a medical procedure too, or just?
No medical procedures. Just like kind of like you said, stretching, strengthening stuff, and I think that's the biggest things for me, and just figuring out the right ways to move and get through it.
D'Anthony, Kendra Andrews, ESPN. Going back to playing alongside Steph, depending on who you ask, some guys say it's super easy to play next to him. Some guys say no, it's kind of hard because you don't know where he's going. Do you think that it's gonna be easy to adjust playing alongside him, or how do you navigate that?
I feel like for me it's gonna be easy just because I like to move without the ball too. So with Steph, he provides so much attention to him and so much awareness that you set a back screen for him, three guys might run to him, and next thing you know, you open. So I just think the randomness, it comes with the level of IQ, and I feel like, I'm a pretty high level IQ player, and that type of stuff is just continue to keep working, continue to keep moving, and just have fun. I think that's what they do the most is have fun with it.
When you first came into the league, the Warriors were still in their major role there for a while there. You saw Steph and Clay playing together in that backcourt. Describe what those guys were able to do during that run. As a defensive player, you watching that.
Man, I mean, sometimes I feel like, you know what I mean, it's nothing you can do because you can close out, hand in their face, they still going to shoot it. Hand down, they going to shoot it 20, 30 feet behind the line. They going to shoot it. You know what I mean? So that type of stuff is just, it's cool to see, but it's also frustrating. So now being able to be on the other side of it it's amazing because I know my ability to shoot and I know my ability to move without the ball is, all is a compliment to everybody that's been, on this team, to Steph, to Draymond, to Kuminga, to all the dudes.
Draymond always says that the league doesn't really respect defense. Do you sense that, and have you talked to Dre yet?
I definitely do sense that just in terms of the physicality you're allowed to bring to, certain players in certain games. But I think it's definitely a little forgotten. But, some dudes got to keep it going and, definitely plan on talking to him soon.
Just to follow up on your back injury, have you been like fully healthy this offseason, full go, training-wise?
I would say yes. I've been healthy for probably last month and a half. So now it's just, worrying about strengthening stuff, getting stronger, finding the ability to not ever have this, happen again.
You might not have an answer to this question, but you're joining this team at a time that it's going to look different for the first time in 13 years. Mm-hmm. And so obviously when you watch this team for the last 13 years, it looks a certain way. Now joining this team when things are going to be different, offense is going to be different. How do you, I don't know if the right word is prepare for that, or how do you think that's just going to impact then what you are asked to do or plan to do for this team?
I mean, that's kind of tough because understanding everything they went through the last 13 years, they was together, and four championships they won. So it's nothing I can do to replace it, emotionally and mentally. So all I can do is just go out there, play my game, play hard, and show why other fan bases, other fans love me too, and everything I bring to the table. So I love to win. I love my ability to figure out ways to win, and I think that's what this organization appreciates the most is figuring out ways to win no matter what.
R.C. Davis, Warriors Radio. We talked about your defense, but on offense, you're more of a combo guard. We just take Kyle Anderson up there. We talked about his versatility. How about your versatility on the offensive end and how it fits with the Warriors?
Like I was kind of saying, just the randomness that they bring is it's exceptional because it's almost like controlled chaos, you know what I mean? And understanding who needs to get shots and where you need to be is all relative to what's going on in time and the moment. So I think I gauge that pretty well, and I think I understand, like I said, how to move without the ball. I'm a very good, I feel like, screener off the ball, so getting other people open, which is going to allow myself to be even more open sometimes, is great. And like I said, my ability to shoot the ball and with a quick trigger too, which is going to be good. And I feel like my biggest, underrated aspect is playing out of closeouts and finding the next man and, continuing the ball moving and finding, great shots.
Have Steph, I don't know if this is a good closer, but have Steph, have Steph and Draymond reached out to you at all and welcomed you?
Yeah, so Steph reached out to me. Draymond reached out through a friend of a friend. So, they've definitely been in contact.
Cool. All right. That's a solid question. All right. Well, just stand right there. Hold up your new jersey with a smile. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Come up just a little bit away from the screen. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you too.
Sarah, you good? You get one or?
You want to change it? Thank you so much.